Okay. I can turn that off. Hello, welcome to Left for Random Talk. Just waiting on a friend.
All right, can you hear me?
Hello.
All right, cool. I'm coming in.
Yay.
All right, I linked it to a few places, a few groups I'm a part of.
I'm going to
So,
open up
yeah.
my Twitch.
I'm just gonna go get the topics real quick.
I'm looking at that too. We don't have very many this time, do we?
I added quite a few actually. Let me see. Let's see. We've got one, two,
No.
three.
Mute site. Oh my god.
Hmm? What is it?
I thought I had unmuted Twitch and that we would hear multiples of ourselves.
All right. So just counting off the topics, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now I see it. You made them all one color. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't change it from the different fonts. Okay. So I just said fuck
it. So, to reiterate, this is Left for Random Talk. This is a podcast.
Oh, we're live right now. Sorry.
Yeah, we are streaming. We are going. Let me finish. This is a podcast that we have been working on for years. And we actually used to have our own channel just for this, but we lost the password for it, and when YouTube updated, it deleted the channel. So, fuck. And we do swear excessively, so be warned. We talk about games, we talk about movies, we talk about cartoons and other stuff, mostly games. We try to stick to that. Close Tumblr. We have a list of topics that we usually talk about, and we go in a random order. I will point out the little project Bill and I were supposed to work on. We never finished working on that.
That's your other month thing?
Yeah. So I'm actually going to use my phone to talk to him because he's not on Discord right now, so you might hear some jingling. But pick whichever topic you want to work on first.
All right, well, let me just say hi, everyone, and let's see.
Well, I guess we should I almost forgot. My name is Hellhounds20. Some people call me HH. This is my friend. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Rev.
Or 94 Revolver, or Cinder King, or whatever the hell he decides to name himself next.
Yes, next month.
On the screen, I am the little weird griffin. He's the little robot with a skeleton and a turkey leg.
Goof.
Robot.
How is goof really that hard of a thing to say for you?
No, I just don't care.
That's all I have to say to you. Me.
Me. Anyway, what topic are we focusing on?
Hold on. Let me write something real quick.
This just says I smell.
What?
I'm kidding.
All right. Let's see here. So we have a few topics. And I'll list it off for everyone here real quick, so that way so everyone can keep pace with us like last time. Our first topic is new Bioshock. Where will it be? What could they do? Hype is good or hold off? The second topic is DevStream 109 out. New particle effects. Korra abilities revealed. Car for Venus. New UI layouts and MOA pet model shown. The next topic. Are open worlds a good idea for video games, or can they really drag them out and make them boring? After that, we've got Lawbreaker Dev attempts to follow Fortnite trends, releases poorly made cash grab. Will this be the end of said dev? Next topic is, should Destiny have gone free to play like Warframe? What that would that have saved its reputation?
Have you had your coffee this morning?
Ooh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, just see.
I'm just a bit loopy. And where was I? Oh yeah. Is it a good idea to reimagine heroes and establish characters if a series has been running too long, or should it be left as is?
And
And I
then we
guess
have the two monthly things that we're gonna try and do. Rev has Mobile Suit Gundam. I have Pokemon with my friend Bill. I don't really know if
assuming
he'll be able to get on to
pops out.
talk with us like last time.
Right. So I guess we'll start with the Warframe stuff then. Get it out of the way, and most the main reason why people actually tune into our stuff. I know this.
Mm-hmm.
So, as most people will probably know, Warframe dev stream number 109 recently dropped. I want to say, a few days ago, maybe a week back. No, sorry, 5 to 4 days ago.
You're the one who follows the dev streams, not me. I'm gonna turn down my volume a little bit. There we go. But
Well, I mostly follow them because, well, I got nothing better to do.
what else is
That,
new?
that, that, and I like to keep up with the nerd news as best I
Yay, nerds.
can. So,
Delicious candy,
uh,
especially on a rope. That is my favorite Willy Wonka candy. Anyway,
so
Rev follows the devs for Warframe. I just follow the game itself. I just play it.
yeah, well, I like to follow the dev streams because it gives me something to look forward to and not get too bored with the game.
Mm-hmm.
So, needless to say, the devs released a few things for Warframe coming into the future, and among those was I guess I'll start with the boring stuff first. The new particle effects for some of the abilities, some of the powers, and it's really not that impressive, I should say. Again, it's just particle effect stuff, so it's
Yeah.
not going to be like.
I've seen glimpses of those. They look pretty good.
I believe one of the I don't know which dev joked about it when it came to the particle effects, but I think he called it something along the lines of pixie fart.
Oh, Mogamo did a video about this. He actually called the person out about it. I don't remember his name
What did
either.
he say?
I don't remember the name either.
Oh well, what did Mogamo
I
say?
think it started with a D.
Dave?
I don't know. I'm actually now following the majority of the devs on Twitter. I can check.
Oh, okay. Well, she does that. So yeah, the pixie fart effect and a few other things, I should say. They're mostly there to add some flashiness and some interest to the game, but not much to write home about, really.
It
It
does not start
is.
with a D.
Oh, okay then. This is the thing. I may follow them, but I have no idea who they are individually. I just call them the devs. I think the only one we know is Rebecca, and for good reason. She's the girl of the group.
I believe it's Steve Sinclair.
Oh, yeah, I think it was Steve who said it.
He doesn't say
Anyway,
in a tweet, but probably said it on the stream.
yeah, he said it on stream, and Rebecca was like, "No."
Yay.
Bless Rebecca.
Oh shit,
But
forgot to
anyway,
share the stream on Twitter. Carry on.
good job. Uh, so yeah, it's just to make some particles look better, dissipate faster. Uh, the new the new Warframe, Cora, aka the Crazy Cat Lady's abilities have been shown off. Unfortunately, I cannot remember most of them off the top of my head. All I know is that one of them they called Strangledough.
Actually, no. Don't say that.
What?
Don't say that. That is that is a word that will get us in trouble with YouTube.
Whatever. Well, The point being is that a lot of the powers involve her whip, and I believe some of them are supposed to slow enemies down. It's kind of like the cold proc with what's it called? Like when you can use ice abilities with your weapons, it
Yeah.
slows enemies down. But this is more along the lines of like she creates a I hate to say this, a very literal dome of I don't even know what they are. I think they're like organic whips of hers or something like that. Like they look like thorn bushes.
Yep. Yep.
Well, she creates this dome, and the enemies can't leave it. They'll slow down very slow. They'll start slowing down, and eventually, you can pick them off easily, which is a good thing.
That sounds
Um,
more like uh frost snow bubble mixed with Mag's
it,
magnetize ability, the bubble she makes.
yeah, it's like a combo of the two.
Hmm.
Which again, that's an interesting idea. They also showed off Korra's Kavat, or I guess the combination of. Actually, I just my computer. The combination of Korra's cat, like what kind of abilities the cat can be given. So, if you build let's say, an offensive Korra build, the Kavat will be extremely aggressive. She will look more, like she'll probably have more spikes on, more jagged edges to her, like her fangs will be out and everything, like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe they mentioned that when she is in a more defensive build, the cat is more bulky and is designed very clearly to take on more damage as the fighting continues, as it all progresses. Again, I am basing this loosely on what I remember them saying. Please keep in mind this was like about a week ago, and I am prone to memory to forgetting things very
She is
easily.
meant to be released like this week.
Yes, she is, and
Um,
apparently the new quit. Go ahead.
Korra is meant to be retrieved through doing a simulate like something with Cephalon Samaris where you survive a dungeon and you get bits of her.
Exactly.
Something tells me I
Exactly.
am never
That's
getting Korra because I don't like that kind of style.
well. No, the idea is that I believe originally Korra was supposed to be found on Earth, but
Mm-hmm.
because of the reworks and all the damage shit and all that stuff, that it wound up being the concept wound up being scrapped, and now with this new battle design, this simulation hunt kind of thing, that's
I
kind of like where we are right now.
I read the lore on her, or at least
Oh,
I
okay.
listened to the lore. I don't remember if you were reading it out or not. Um,
I believe I was reading it.
yeah. I think she should have been released with the Venus open world. Like just from what I read, from what we heard in the lore, it made more sense. A
I
lot more
agree,
sense than being in the
because
simulation.
yeah, because when specifically when
Your dog, I can hear
uh,
your dog.
yeah, he hears people outside the door and he's like, "Let me out."
I wish to snuggle.
Yes. Uh, However, in one of I believe it's the last entry, the corpus scientist explains that Korra's pieces were sold from the planet he was on, and they were moved likely over Earth. And I don't doubt it could have been easier to just kind of introduce Venus. Like you get to Earth, you find the ship, but you find out the pieces were then sent to Venus, and then you could go to Venus and find stuff.
Hmm.
I think that would have been better. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. So moving away from Korra, because that's all about her that I've known and remembered. Our next piece for Warframe, or upcoming Warframe, is a car.
Wow.
Amazing.
Woohoo.
I'm going to be honest about this. I do not the car,
You don't like it?
and it's not because I don't. It's not because I don't like driving the vehicles in open world games. It's mostly because I am not. I don't like the design because it looks like a flat bed, like just driving on its wheels. That's it. Like
Oh,
there's
that's
no.
basically the Martian rover. Like that's basically what we
Exa-
use today.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up as well. It is. It looks what's the word? It looks like it's something real on Earth, but at the same time, it's just very, very crap. And not only that, but you also got I saw a bit more into the dev stream, and it just the collision is not ready for that thing. Like we're talking go ahead.
No, I'm seeing. So I'm actually the wiki always shows the dev streams that they've had. I'm finding a
I,
picture that I think is amazing.
uh,
What?
yeah, that's they mentioned. I should also mention that she showed me an image of flowers on a Corpus soldier, like sprouting from him, and I kind of tuned this bit out, so I don't remember it fully. But they said something like one of the new mods you will be getting will let you. It's like a mod you have to grind for in Cephalon Sumeris's simulations,
Mm-hmm.
and in order to show that you're the one doing the damage against um, your enemies in game, the oh god, what is it? To show that you're doing damage, flowers will start appearing on your enemy's body, and it's purely meant to be a joke. And personally, I don't mind. It's kind of funny. Anyway, back to the rover. It has issues. First off, when the devs were showing off driving the vehicle,
All right.
if they so
So
much
we
as took
Oh,
the rocket
fuck.
along, what did you do?
I clicked on it. I thought it was going to be an image, but no, it's an actual clip from the dev stream. It
Yeah,
started
that's
talking.
something you gotta get.
I am looking at this thing, and I I don't mind it actually. It
It
doesn't. I
needs.
don't think it fits on the plains. It would fit better in a snowy environment.
Yeah, it really does. Like they again to let people know because we can't really show the video.
Oh yeah.
This the rover was shown off on the plains, and for the most part, it takes the terrain very well. But like I said, there is a major issue with it where the rover. I don't know if it was DE Rebecca or one of the others, but the rover would smack in or take a rock at a wrong angle, and then it would get launched into the stratosphere. That is how it's just like going back to our last podcast, Sea of Thieves. It would
Mm-hmm.
get launched into space.
I think less of Sea Thieves, more Astroneer. Because the buggies in that game are buggy as hell. Like every single stream or video I've watched that has a buggy in it, 1 minute they're driving fine, the next they are flying in the atmosphere and nobody can get it down.
And not only that, I'll admit this: the buggy or the um, for Warframe, it does bring me back to the days of the Mako and the Nomad from Mass Effect, i.e., it handles like shit, but it's fun to drive.
Oh, kind of like the Warthog from Halo.
Exactly.
Oh god, so last time I played that, I drove one of those massive things on the sand map. I just drove it
Oh
into
yeah,
the desert. I didn't care.
the mammoth. Yes.
Is that what I always confuse them with the elephant? But I
No,
guess
it's called the mammoth.
okay.
Right. So, like I said, the bug is coming out when Venus comes out, and I think this will be an interesting take for Warframe. It's kind of like imagine if we could drive the APCs from the Corpus hijacking missions, only faster, slightly better, hopefully. Here's hoping the buggy does not destroy Warframe. All right, and yeah, what is it? What's up?
being being the weirdo that I am, I was kind of hoping that when the new map is released, we get to ride on Moas like tauntauns.
You want ever since you've seen those things, you've always
Always.
played Star Wars Battlefront 2. You get to ride Tauntauns.
I know, but I don't like Star Wars.
Irony, ladies and gentlemen, irony.
Well, I love the tauntauns because that was the movie we had to watch repeatedly because my mom would fall asleep. She falls asleep during like the intro credits of a movie. Even if it's a movie she's been waiting forever to see.
I have no words for that.
She fell asleep during the Avengers. She fell asleep during the Kingsman. She fell asleep during Willow, which is understandable. That movie is really boring to me now. She fell asleep during Jurassic Park and during Independence Day and during every Godzilla except for one where she would not stop bitching about it.
Yeah, well, but my mother's the same way. We go to the movie theaters, and then like 5 minutes later, I'll find her snoozing. I'm like, why would you come out here?
I think that the one time she did not fall asleep in the theater is when we went to see a movie on my birthday, and it was a children's movie. Hey, I'm a kid at heart, so we went to go see that Walking with Dinosaurs movie with Justin Long.
All right, fair enough.
Anyway, breaking
I'll
away,
continue.
we did it again. We went on a weird
We
tangent.
ran. Kind of our thing. Right, moving on. Past the buggy, they also showed off. Okay, who was the? Hang on. Who? Right. Vauban deluxe skins weapon, which is basically kind of like an
Praise
alchemist
Boobin.
praise boot, which is kind of like it really does remind me of a sort of alchemist slash bloodborne weapon. It's like this weird axe that
Let me see if I can
changes
get
form.
this to show on the stream because they've just been sitting here,
Looking at us,
wishing they had that turkey leg.
exactly. You want this, you know you do.
Mm-hmm. Browse and downloads.
Well, hopefully this works. It'll be a nice little segue so people can actually see what we're talking about.
Yep, there we go. Got it.
Oh, hey, yay! We're now
I
professional.
figured out how to get it to work.
Yay!
Who the fuck is calling me?
I don't know.
I'm using my
I can't
phone.
hear it.
Well, I have my phone on silent. Always have since school. I'm texting Bill, who was on the show last time.
Maybe it's him
And
calling
suddenly
you.
a random number that I don't recognize started calling me. Anyway, carrying on.
That's probably telemarketers. Right. So as everyone can probably see on the stream right now, that is to the, I guess, left of the screen. Yeah, left. That is Vauban, the Vauban deluxe skin, which is kind of following the knight motif of of this deluxe skin type. I guess we could call it that. Now I need to say this right now. Does anybody else
See what?
Vauban, the deluxe skin?
It
And
looks
immediately
like a
see.
guy from that guy from Full Metal Alchemist.
I was about to say that. Does
It looks
anybody
like I
else
have
see Al?
hands. I'm just waiting for a cat to suddenly appear.
Just slowly bring out the image of Al. Just put it right next to him.
I can actually do that.
Oh.
I figured it out. I can do it.
Editing live, ladies and gentlemen. It's amazing. Oh man.
I've never seen the show, by the way, but I know of it. Dear
I
God,
saw
the dog and that child. That was horrifying.
Yes. No, I saw the original series, not Brotherhood, the one that was based on itself. And I liked it. It was interesting. I didn't watch Brotherhood, mostly because I don't like reboots. It's kind of my thing. I stand heavily against them. Anyway, as everyone can see, the axe is very clearly meant to be kind of like a transforming weapon. it is like in a stationary pose, and then immediately as I guess when people bring it out or use the charge attack with it, it's supposed to extend and change and move and all this good stuff. Uh, I'm going to be honest. Like Valve, what did you do?
I put Alphonse next to Bob.
Oh, I see it now. The stream color. Yeah, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Almost identical.
Okay.
Look at that. And I can already hear the creator of Full attempting to that. I hate this. I hate the fact the stream is so delayed because I can't see what you're doing like until 2 seconds later. Oh my god, stop it.
So professional. I'm just gonna leave him there.
But like I said, I'm okay with the design, but I feel like this is supposed to be from something else altogether. You know, this
Yeah.
design does not match Warframe. But hey, that's just me. And our second to last piece on the dev stream was new UI. What's it called? New UI.
Is it the
Updates.
MOAs?
No. Just for the UI. Like it's changing. Actually, I'm going to send it to you right now as we speak.
I'm looking at the list.
I guess, and
Oh. I am so glad that I disabled text to speech in Discord. Cause
but
oh, that yeah. Let me save this image.
I just realized what all those mods say. I wasn't paying attention to it.
Ruffle. Oh, wait till they see this.
Why? Why? DE, why you do this?
Transform, fit the screen, and show it. There we go.
God. Let me know that DE endorses shitty memes from 2005. Right there.
Ruffle cocker, soy.
Okay.
That was that's an old reference. Let's please
Yeah.
focus so we can continue.
Yeah, but as everyone can see here, this is the
This is
mods.
oh.
Specifically, this one is for the mods, so it should make things easier for people to sort your mods out, make it look good, yada yada yada. I'm ambivalent. I don't mind. There is, of course, some new UI splash art for I guess some of the menus, like the Lisette. Oh god, sorry, customization. Though it just looks like it's just changing the color of the background, so it's not that big. And of course, I suppose our final entry for this topic is the pet MOAs, or the new ones that came out.
I should not have this much power.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the stream. What's going on? Oh, god damn it.
I really should not have this much power. I'm a bit of a dick. Okay.
Wait. I love how how this person's looking off to the side. It looks like he's questioning what Oberon is doing. Like when you have him at the corner.
Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay. Seriously, don't ever give me this type of power because I will abuse it.
She will. We all know.
Nobody ever plays Gary's Mod with me because I will blow them up repeatedly.
Because she can.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the the new pets are pretty basic. From the image I can see here, they look pretty much like, again, following just like Warframe's pets, very specialized. You've got the one with the small kind of bird-like head to the left, which maybe is for light fire, maybe,
there we go.
just to lay down cover fire, that kind of thing. And then you've got the one in the middle. Hmm? I was about to.
I'm noticing the last one. Carry on.
Okay. You got the one in the middle. Maybe that's heavy, based on like the giant backpack and the huge, almost bird-like head, rooster head. And then you got the one at the bottom, or sorry, the one at the side, which kind of looks like he's a shield-specific Moa, maybe. I mean, I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah.
To be honest, this all kind of looks like these are like civilian Moa, you know? Like this is the civilian model.
Yep. Especially the last one. Stop,
It's very.
telemarketers! Stop calling me.
You see, they plot for specifically when we're streaming, and then they attack us. They attack us with
It's
cheap
because of
insurance.
them I lose so many job offers because I can't tell if it's the actual job offer or if it's them.
Exactly. Well, usually whenever I get telemarketers, I answer it once, I hang up, and then when I get a person, I just say "fuck off" and then hang up again. And yeah, I believe that covers Deadstream 109.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Unfortunately,
like I
there's
said,
really nothing I can link in the description, so I linked it to the website so you guys can support the developers. Uh, spend hard-earned money on weird stuff in the game.
yes, spend all your monies on hats
Or flowers.
or flowers. A flower gun. Let's go. I'm telling you that's going to be a thing in the future. There's going to be flower guns.
I don't know if I want to keep the guy just there.
Oh God! Why ruin the fancy fan art? Why?
Because I drew it, so I can decide if it's fancy or not. It's shit.
All right. Well, if you're gonna look, if you're gonna have the guy there, just make it small and like have him off to the side or something, so it's not so distracting. Again, sorry for the long pauses, ladies and gentlemen. We have a delay.
Well, not really, but okay. I'm gonna put him over
All
here,
right.
like all
Yeah.
up here.
All right. All right. Moving on to our. It's time for the next topic.
What?
I don't. Hmm?
Which one are we gonna focus on next?
It's kind of overwhelmingly on my side, so.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've only since the last episode, I only put one topic, and then my monthly thing, and then suddenly is everything is Rev.
Yes, topics from Rev's perverted mind.
Ugh.
Uh, let's see. Well, I guess I'll go with some video game news. The Lawbreakers dev.
Oh gods.
So, yeah, the guy. Hopefully, this doesn't get us in trouble or anything like
Just
that.
don't
I
be
don't
too
think.
specific on things. Just don't be
All
too
right, fine.
specific.
Well, I guess I'll talk about the game he made before then.
Hmm.
For everyone who uh, probably didn't pay attention to it, because honestly, who was at that point? A game came out of I want to say almost a year ago or a few months ago. I honestly can't remember. That's how little I. But it was called Lawbreakers, and the idea was it was trying to uh, enter in with the arena shooters, kind of like Doom 2016 and Quake Champions. You know, another contender to the arena shooter.
Hmm.
Lawbreakers was this very specifically created game. You know, you had different classes: heavy, light, assault, etc., etc. But what made it stand apart was the low gravity gameplay. The low gravity gameplay you could do. You know, like everything was very low gravity and jetpacks, and it was very clearly focused on high speed action, low gravity combat, and flying around the map like a goddamn lunatic. And some classes had very specialized powers and all that stuff. From what I could tell, people did enjoy the game when it first came out. But unfortunately, there were so many other games out at the time, namely Overwatch, Quake Champions, and Doom 2016, amongst many, many others, that despite the fact that this game was competently built, amazingly executed, and overall graphically stunning, it got overlooked and it got abandoned.
I'm
In
looking
fact, I
at it.
think
I'm looking at all the reviews. Everybody's screaming like, "Please make it free to play," because this game is dead. Nobody is playing, and it's boring.
exactly that's the problem. It's just it's really repetitive and
There's even a petition
outside.
to bring it back.
Oh Jesus!
I'm not gonna share this on the stream because I don't know if we should be supporting these guys or not. Should we?
I don't know. I mean, the guy behind this thing is a bit of a. He looks unhinged and he might snap at us.
Mm,
So I guess just leave it
no.
to the people to find out, I suppose.
Yeah. You guys
Look,
can
just
you
look
guys
up
can
Lawbreakers.
find it on Steam. It's like $30. You
Exactly. And I guess
have
that's
your own
another reason
opinions
why
about it. I'm not gonna share it on the stream. I'll put the link in the description on YouTube though, and in the chat.
yeah.
But that's it.
I will say this though, the dev himself is not happy with Lawbreaker's failure. Like he hasn't lashed out at the fans. He hasn't like started taking down channels to talk about it. Very clearly, he needs all the publicity he needs, obviously. But he's not happy. He's not a happy camper. So most of us just assume that the game might go free to play, like you said. Others might assume that it might change over the next couple months, whatever. What nobody expected from this guy was that he would create his own version of Fortnite.
Oh boy.
Yes.
I'm gonna, mm,
I'm trying to. I remember what.
all reviews are mostly positive. There's like 3,000 positive reviews on Lawbreakers, by the way, but 90 are negative.
So overall, a lot of people like it. It's just.
It's
I
dead and needs free to play.
yeah. Like I said, I really do hope the guy gets. I really hope the guy gets a second chance for this because honestly, there's nothing wrong with the game. It could work. However, this new game he created, mm, it's bad. It's called Radical Heights,
I think I've heard that one.
and it very clearly shows that it only took a few months of cheap development, probably some store-bought assets, and that's about it.
And it is free to play.
hmm And well, what can you say about free crap? It's free, so that's less egregious. Admittedly, the guy has. No, go ahead.
No.
It is very. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna turn on my fan real quick because I am baking in here. Hopefully
Yeah.
nobody hears this. Hold on, let me try this. Do people hear that?
Talk again.
Hold on, I'm gonna unmute the stream for a
You can only slightly hear it when you start talking.
Hold on. Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep it. Sorry, I'm just gonna keep it on low because I'll say I am on fire.
Yeah, now you're cutting out really bad. Okay.
Of course, the fan, it conspires against me.
A lot of people enjoy the game, but there's also quite a few people that don't like it. Mostly because it really screws up their screen. It makes really bad flashing, so
Mhm. It
yeah.
is an epileptic seizure-inducing game. That's the best
There's
we.
also a hacker problem. I just saw a review. The issue is there's some hackers. This is basically like you take the problems of PUBG and you take the color of Fortnite and you smash them together and it does not work great. Just from the
Exactly.
images I'm seeing, I'm not even in the video that it has is bothering me too.
Exactly. It's just Radical Heights and I have no qualms
I don't
about
think
saying
anybody
this.
heard what you just said because you just said Radical Heights and there was a long pause.
All right, you want? Hold on a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna turn. Screw this. I'll be right back.
All right, mute yourself, please. Or not. Yeah, just from what I'm seeing, Radical Heights is not that great. I mean, I've never played the game. I don't like first-person shooter games or competitive PvP games at all. And yeah, I play Minecraft and I play on servers sometimes, but I don't like fighting. So I don't know what this game is like, but just from the reviews, it's not great.
All right, I'm back. What I miss?
Just simplifying things. I'm not a fighter. I don't like playing games where it's PvP, where it's competitive PvP or stuff like that. I don't like it. So I have no full opinion on this game, but just from what I was seeing, it's not good.
It is, like I said, it has some ideas that are creative. I can say that. But the rest is just no. It's just a very clear. It's a very clear rush job to cash in on the Fortnite craze, and it shows. It shows very poorly.
Mm-hmm.
And again, this is very sad because again, I applaud the guy. I really do for attempting to create a new game, not Radical Heights, Lawbreakers.
Yep.
And it does break my heart that that it's fallen down the wayside. It really does. And I can't blame the guy for being mad. I can't blame him for needing to create this game in order to save his own, to save him from being destroyed financially, even though it's free to
You
play.
say that, but the game is free to play.
Yeah, but I'm assuming there are microtransactions he uses to keep himself afloat. Again, I said assume, I don't know. Like I said, I don't play these games.
This is definitely the game that I am not linking in the description at all.
No, link, yeah, like link Lawbreakers. Don't link this.
That's what I'm doing.
It's like, and dude, if you're listening to us there, we don't hate you. We don't think you're talentless. We don't think you're a bad guy.
Just
but we do think
there's many other ways to save yourself. This path,
exactly.
like, you had a great idea. I'm sure this game would have been awesome. It's just, no, this does not look good. But hey, at least you're trying. At least you're trying.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm gonna say this right now. Stick with Lawbreakers. Put more work into it. Make it amazing. Contact
Sponsor
people,
us.
No, and I'm sure get into contact with bigger YouTubers. Get into contact with anyone, and it will survive. I guarantee.
No. This is what developers do. They give like keys or free copies of their game to YouTubers to get publicity. Do something like that.
Yeah, and I know it's a bit scuzzy. I know it's a bit shit, but in this day and age, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
But I'm not saying like go to like the big names. I'm not gonna list a few. I'm not gonna